Hello, all. This is Carrie, the quantum gypsy, and I'm a beyond quantum healing hypnosis practitioner. Boy, that's a mouthful. I am just so happy that you are all here and that we're exploring all these layers to how gratitude can work in so many different fundamental ways of our lives. And I mean, when I started this journey of exploring these books, and what we're exploring are the author of The Secret, Rhonda Byrne. She has a part three, I believe it is, in the series, The Magic. And it's really working on how to manifest the life that you want. And it's a 28-day journey in which every day there's a different exercise in which we explore and we apply it to our lives. And if you're not able to get to the exercise today, you miss a day. What she suggests is go back to 3 days past and then start the exercises all over again, because it helps you just get back into that rhythm and that flow of being in this. Just the 28 days is so transformative that everyone says that you just got to stay in that flow state within this. So here we are, day 9, money management, money magnet. I'm sorry. And I maybe need money management, but just when I started this and my dream board, if you will, of what I wanted to see come out of this, part of it was seeing the people I love around me thrive. And I've really noticed that in applying these lessons and having gratitude and taking the pause and being in the present and in the words and the thoughts that I have, that I'm really seeing everyone around me happy. And I'm in those moments when you can course correct a little bit. I'm in those moments so that we don't get off track. And especially my daughter, she's 12. It's not an easy time being a sixth grader in the United States, these little pandemic kids, that they went back to school and the socialization is so hard for them in a lot of different ways that we don't understand. But just by going through this, I am seeing her more happy and more light and more carefree. And I can't tell you how, as a mother, that just makes my heart happy. And my other son, who's in college, and he's just, everything's lining up for him. He's living his life purpose and his passion. And I'm just seeing the stars align for him. And I just get to be the great cheerleader in life. And I'm just seeing this so much on day 9. So on day 28, I'm just excited to see what magic's going to unfold during that time. So we're starting off with day 9, the money magnet. And we start off with a quote that says, "It is only with gratitude that life becomes rich. Gratitude is riches and complaint is poverty. It's the golden rule of your whole life, whether it's your health, job, relationships, or money. The more grateful you can be for the money you have, even if you don't have very much, the more riches you will receive. And the more you complain about money, the poorer you will become." Today's magical practice turns one of the biggest reasons people complain about money into an act of gratitude. And so it has double the power to change the circumstances of your money. You'll be replacing a complaint, which makes you poorer, with gratitude, which magically brings you riches. Most people wouldn't think they complain about money, but if there's a lack of money in their life, they're complaining without realizing it. Complaining happens through people's thoughts as well as their words, and most people aren't aware of the many thoughts in their head. Any complaining, negative, jealous, or worried thoughts or words about money are literally creating poverty. And of course, the biggest complaints come when money has to be paid out. If you don't have enough money, paying your bills can be one of the most difficult things to do. It can seem like there is a greater stream of bills than there is money to pay them. But if you complain about your bills, then what you're really doing is complaining about money, and complaining keeps you in poverty. If you don't have enough money, the last thing you would normally do is feel grateful for your bills. Don't I know it? But in fact, that's exactly what you have to do to receive more money in your life. To have a rich life, you must be grateful for everything to do with money, and begrudging your bills is not being grateful. You must do the exact opposite, which is to be grateful for the goods or services you've received from those who build you. It is such a simple thing to do, but it will have a monumental effect on the money in your life. You will literally become a money magnet. To be grateful for a bill, think about how much you've benefited from the service or goods on the bill. If it's payment for rent or a mortgage, be grateful that you have a home and you're living in it. What if the only way you could live in a home was by saving up all the money and paying cash for it? What if there was no such thing as lending institutions or places to rent? Most of us would be living on streets, so be grateful to lending institutions or your landlord because they have made it possible for you to live in a home or apartment. If you're paying a bill for gas or electricity, think about the heating or cooling you received, the hot showers, and every appliance you were able to use because of the service. If you're paying a phone or internet bill, imagine how difficult your life would be if you had to travel vast distances to talk to each person individually. Think about how many times you've been able to call family and friends, send and receive emails, or access information instantly through the internet because of your service providers. All of these remarkable services are at your fingertips, so be grateful for them and be grateful for the companies that you trust by providing their services before you have paid for them. Ever since I discovered the phenomenal power of gratitude, I write the magic words, thank you, paid, on every bill as I pay it. And I never miss a single one. At the beginning, when I didn't have the money to pay a bill, I would still use gratitude's magical power and would instead write across the bill, thank you for the money. Then when I have the money to pay it, I would add thank you /paid. Today, you are going to do the same. Take any currently unpaid bills you have and use gratitude's magical power by writing across them, thank you for the money, and feel grateful for having the money to pay the bill, whether you have it or not. If you receive and pay most of your bills online, then when you receive an online bill, forward it to yourself as an email and write it in the subject line in capital bold letters. Thank you for the money. Next, find 10 bills you've paid in the past and write across the front each one of the magic words, thank you /paid. As you write on each bill, feel as grateful as you possibly can that you had the money to pay the bill. The more gratitude you can harness for the bills you've paid, the more money you will magically magnetize to you. From this day forward, you can make it your regular practice that whenever you pay a bill, you briefly think about the great service you've received from the bill and write across the face of the bill with magic words, thank you /paid. And if you don't have the money to pay a bill, use gratitude's magical power and write, thank you for the money. And feel as if you're saying that thank you because you have the money to pay the bill. Really embrace that. Really feel the money. Feel it in your hands. Close your eyes. Imagine you in a vault full of money just paying off those bills. Feeling gratitude for the money you've paid out guarantees you will receive more. Gratitude is like a magnetic golden thread attached to your money. So when you pay money out, the money always returns to you, sometimes equally, sometimes tenfold, sometimes 100-fold. The abundance you receive back depends not on how much money you give out, but on how much gratitude you give. You could have so much gratitude when you pay a bill for $50 that you could receive back hundreds of dollars. Magic practice recap number 9, the money magnet. Number 1, you're going to count your blessings. You're going to make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number 2, take any current unpaid bills you have, use gratitude's magical power, and write across each one, thank you for the money. Feel grateful for having the money to pay the bill, whether you have it or not. Number 3, you're going to take 10 bills you've paid in the past and write across the front of each one of them the magic words, thank you /paid. Feel truly grateful that you had the money to pay that bill. And number 4, before you go to sleep, take your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. I'm so grateful you guys are all here. I'm so grateful that I get to do this with you guys. And if you guys check out the link below, I have the magic book, the Amazon link to that if you wanted to follow along on your own. And there's also a journal down there that she provides. It's a gratitude journal that you can do separate. I haven't done it. I'm planning on getting it, but I just wanted to put the link so if you guys needed any resources of your own besides the audio podcast. I love you guys. I hope you guys are just feeling the magic. I hope you're getting everything that truly your heart's desire, and that things are just looking magical for you. Until the next time.